John Stuart Mill, a British philosopher and also one of the advocates of the protections of the minority. One of the most famous work by him is that On Liberty. So I have read two chapters and I would like to review in this short video here. The chapter 2, it discussed about the freedom of press, free thought, open discussions and debate. And in chapter 3, it keeps talking and discussing about the individuality. So individuality as one of the elements to achieve well-being. And Mill said government is never perfect. That's why the government needs open discussion and debate in order to create a better result. Because the more opinion that we have, the more sources that we have, the better result that will be. I would like to give one of the example of this is that in public policy decision making, as we know that the government will really needs the helps of the society of the and publics, because only the society, only the people who knows the situation in the field. That's why in order to make a policy, the government need the people who really knows the situations in the place. That's why we need the open discussions in order to collect more the data. And I really like one of the quotes by Mills. He said that if all mankind minus one were of one opinion, and only one person were of the contrary opinion, mankind would be no more justified silencing that one person than he, if he had the power, would be justified in silencing mankind. What does it mean? Meaning that the voice of the minority, we cannot ignore them. We cannot ignore them. Only to hear the voice of the majority. Because what? Because if the minority groups, if this minority voice, they have the power, they might silencing all the mankinds, meaning that they might silencing the majority groups if they have the power. But Mills also said the government or the people themselves, they cannot use such coercion or violations because the power is illegitimate. The power is illegitimate. So we cannot abuse the rights of other people, even though we want the right for ourselves. And then also it is about the individuality. It is very interesting because Mill said that everyone have the right to decide the path that they want. For example, the traditions. A person should follow the traditions blindly. So this person has the right to question what is the purpose of following such traditions. So if there is no benefit for him, if it is not satisfied for him, then he could choose in other things that he wants to follow. So we cannot force someone to do something only why the purpose of our own interest. Because to be well-being, he mentioned about Mill mentioned about the happiness, the greatest happiness. Greatest happiness, according to him, is the utility more important than the right. So he give one of the examples by giving a philosophical book and go for the movies. So according to Mill, based on Mill opinion, he would like to choose to read the book because the book is more utility, is more give more benefit to the people that wants to read it rather than going for watching the movies. It is not benefit in or low beneficial in nature. And then he also said that if we follow the custom blindly or the religion blindly, because he gave an example of Christianity, there are many people who go to the church but in practice they do not follow what the what the Bible said, what the Bible asked the people to do. That's why he mentioned the people they have the right to make decision on their own, not blindly following something that traditionally or customly has followed. So yeah, I really like this book, and I recommend everyone to read this book. And yeah, thank you.